the first few weeks on the market provide crucial feedback to sellers, and it does. Here's the thing, in historical data, the first 2 weeks of any property going on the market tells you everything. If you don't get any activity and you don't get any offers, guess what? Overpriced. If you get tons of activity and you get a multi-offer situation, guess what? Underpriced. If you get on the market and you sell it within 2 weeks, price right. Okay? That's the thing, is if you're trying to sell it, you're trying to find that sweet spot. Now, you can make repairs, you can do certain things, but how do you know? The most crucial time in a listing is the first 2 weeks. Every agent knows this. I go out and list a property. The first week, I'm going to get all kinds of calls on it, get people through it, and then nothing happens. I then have to go back to my seller and be like, hey, yeah, we had like 10 showings, not a single offer. You're overpriced. Then they're also going to be like, then you have this whole other conversation. Well, we really need that money. I can't afford to go any less than that because we need that money to roll over into another property. Because remember, we've got an affordability gap problem, right? So then what's the conversation? Well, let me tell you, you probably need to increase your curb appeal. All right, so how much is that going to cost? Well, you got to put some landscaping here. Maybe you got to, pave your driveway. Maybe put a sidewalk in, whatever. Now you got to, declutter your house. Okay, what do I got to put? I got to now have a yard sale. I got to do something, right? My home's in the market, though. How do I declutter while the home's being shown? All right, another problem. Now, you probably should repair, and you should make these repairs and fix these things. Okay, am I actually going to recoup my money? Well, maybe. I'm going to try to guess. I'm going to go off some comparables and see what I can do, right? But now I've lost my 2 weeks. Now my seller is now in a position where it's listed. Buyers still seeing it. We're going to make all these type of things. And then how do I tell everybody that all the repairs and all this kind of stuff's been done? Oh, I got to go out and spend more money on photos to update the outside pictures. I got to go inside and do new photos to update the way everything looks. They got to fill out the new seller's disclosure to disclose all the things that they repaired. And then we got to put it back on the market. And now I've got to market it again and let everybody know that all these things have been done. Right? All takes time.